morning, everyone. For those of you that still don't know me, my name is Hector Alaman. And today I'm going to be talking to you about a film composer. I know, shocking, right? But anyways, I'm going to play a small clip for you guys, and I want you guys to see if you can figure out who it is. Hans Zimmer, film composer. He has over 120 films credited in either composing or in the music department. He is known as the father of bringing electronic music together with orchestral, meaning he uses synthesizers, electronic drums, and he pretty much brought them together, and he's so good at it that I have most of his albums, and there are times where I'm listening to music of his, and I can't actually figure out if it's electronic or if it's actual orchestral. He was born in Frankfurt, Germany on September 12, 1957. He entered the world of film music in London, working together with Stanley Myers. He's a famed composer and mentor of his. In 1984, they both collaborated together and composed the music for Success is the Best Revenge. Has anyone ever seen this movie? Anyone ever heard of it? Okay, neither have I. So, okay. What really got him going into the motion picture over here was in 1988 with Rain Man. You guys heard of this movie, right? Okay. Directed by Barry Levinson. This was his first Oscar-winning movie. He won an Oscar for Best Picture of the Year that year. And it was actually Zimmer's first Academy Award nomination for Best Original Score. And here's a clip from Rain Man. Let's go up a few years to 1994, where we have The Lion King. This is probably one of his more famous musics. This was his first interaction with Disney. He's done many more, including Pirates of the Caribbean, but this was his first. He worked together with Elton John and Tim Rice on this. Now, a lot of people think that Elton John composed the music to it. Elton John, with Tim Rice, actually wrote the lyrics. The actual music composition was Hans Zimmer. It has sold today over 15 million copies, making it one of his most highest record sales. It's won many awards, including an Academy Award, Golden Globe, American Music Award, 2 Grammys, and a Tony for the Broadway version. Okay. One of Hans Zimmer's trademarks is that he incorporates the culture of the movie that he's working for into his music. Example is in The Lion King, he uses tribal chants, African drums. He composed the music for Pearl Harbor. He uses the ukulele a lot in that movie. And in Gladiator, he uses guitar with vocals. So in a way, it's like he gives the music its own character. So I'm going to play a small clip from The Lion King and just listen for the tribal chants and the African instruments. Some of his recent movies include The Dark Knight, where he worked together with James Newton Howard. They also composed for Batman Begins. That's him with James Newton Howard. He composed the soundtrack for Angels and Demons, and most recent, Sherlock Holmes. His first live performance was at the 27th Annual Flanders Film Festival. It included an orchestra of over 100 winds and a 100-member choir. So that was over 200 members. He played selections from The Lion King, Gladiator, Rain Man, Mission Impossible 2, and The Thin Red Line, all compositions of him. And here is a clip from The Gladiator.
And tell me your name. My name is Gladiator. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have revenge.
Today I saw slaves become more powerful than the Emperor of Rome. They said you were a giant. I shall cheer for you.
At my signal, unleash hell. What we do in life echoes in eternity.
I want to leave you guys with a quote by Mr. Zimmer, and that is, if something happened where I couldn't write music anymore, it would kill me. It's not just a job, it's not just a hobby. It's why I get up in the morning. And that just shows how much passion this individual has, not just for film music, but for music in general. And with that, questions?
Yes. Is he also composing music for Robin Hood, or kind of whatever the music is that movie is?
I know he works a lot with Ridley Scott. I'm not sure about Robin Hood. I didn't see it in his upcoming movies, though. Yes.
You know where he lives now?
Last I heard, he was here in the United States.